What is going on, lads? Jack here, and welcome back to the Road to Glory here with FC United of Manchester. We're on episode 3 now already, and this is progressing crazily. So, what's happened since you were last here? Well, since you were last here, we lost all but one game this month, and yeah, I should probably crack straight into this, shouldn't I? Well, got a bit of explaining to do. I don't know why we're losing. It sounds so stupid now that I say it. I honestly can't work out why we're losing. This game, we lost 3-2, narrow loss. But again, stats are pretty 50-50-ish. We then went to Aston United, and we lost 3-2 again. For the second game in a row, we lost 3-2 at home. And again, we were on top in this game as well. 18 shots, 5 on target, 54% possession on top in that game. Then we went to Grantham, and against Grantham we didn't play as well, but it was again a game which, looking at the statistics of the other game, we probably should have done better than losing 3-1. Then we went to Halifax Town in the FA Cup second round of qualifying, and we lost 4-1. Now, I'm not too worried about this because Halifax are a decent team. They're in the league above us. 4-1 was not what I was expecting, and although I can be all like, yeah, well, we did okay, and 4-1's okay, and they're a league above us, the stats reflect that we probably should be doing better again, and we lost 4-1, and I'm kind of a bit bummed out here. Anyway, we went to Chorley FC, the tanks of the non-league football. I've never even heard of Chorley FC. Most of the teams in the league that I'm in I've heard of. You know, you might hear them on TV, might hear something about them in the papers, but I've never heard of Chorley Football Club. But anyway, this game started off with a really crap start. They went 1-0 up very quickly in this one. Ball comes in, goalkeeper doesn't seem to know where his goal is, and they get a really easy nod in. And at half-time, I ended up switching up the tactics. I went from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-4-2, just a bit more traditional. And we did really well when we switched in the second half. You know, an assertive team talk. Scored the first one from the corner, second one here, in off the crossbar, rebound for Grieve on the header. He's been a really good player for us, and then we managed to tie up the game in the 90th odd minute with a nice little counter-attack move. They were overcommitting, obviously pushing for that goal that would get them the draw. And I have a feeling their keeper screwed up here. I might be wrong. Yeah, their keeper he should have just been clearing it, and we closed down really well in their half. Ball breaks to Norton, and he's able to get a nice tidy finish. And anyway, we won that game 3-1. And then we went to Trafford FC, who are leagues below us, and we lost 2-0 away. And another game which we should have won. 3 shots on target. The only thing I can put this down to is our strikers being poor. I really don't want to relive any of these memories, but what I want to show you is the fact that I'm currently kind of on the lookout for some strikers. I was looking at an aerial threat here, hence the search being stored how it is. I know our wage budget's in the minuses. I've checked the club's finances, and we should be good to sign maybe one player. Currently looking at Ferns as a potential player. He isn't the best striker, but he could, you know, finish, which would be nice. Let me just put on attackers as the filter, so you can see who else we're looking at. Edwards is another player I've looked at. Again, he's not a bad player. He's not amazing. But really, I need to sign a striker. That's going to be my next mission. I tried to firm up the defence a little bit just because we have had trouble in our defence. I mean, I think we have the most goals conceded and scored in the league. If I go to stages, yeah, we've scored 19 and let in 17. And 17 is the most goals let in by anyone in the league. But because we've got a decent attack and we're scoring a lot, it's worked out okay. But in the recent games, we've not been scoring a lot, which has been our problem, really. But what have I done to rectify this? Well, since the last game that we just played, I've put Platt and Cottrell as more defensive roles. I decided to stick with the 4-2-3-1 formation. I'm hoping it's going to pay off. but I've made our 2 centre mids a lot more defensive, so they're going to hang back a little bit more. We don't have any defensive centre midfielders in the club, otherwise I might try a slightly more defensive formation, but we don't have that ability. So what I've done since the last window is I brought in 2 more centre backs. And I know we have centre-back Kevin here, but I went with another 2 young centre-backs who are just going to be able to help us out. So we've got Yadabola, or Yadi... what the hell is that name? Yadolali? That sounds Irish. We'll go with that. Yeah, what I said before. But his stats aren't too bad. He's 19 years old. He'll be a decent kind of backup centre back. And then I managed to get George King, who was recently released from Man City, a very, very good player for this league, 18 years old, definitely got a future ahead of him in the club, and I'm hoping to pair him alongside Evans for the foreseeable future, because these 2 guys together hopefully can kind of get some gelling going on. And other than that, we haven't really done anything in terms of signing any players in. Again, Rocker's still out, so we're playing with Swain, who scored a goal, which I guess is okay. I'm going to bring back Shaw across actually to play in right mid this game that we've got coming up. We're playing... who are we playing today? Let's check this before we hop on into the game. We're playing Stocksbridge Park Steels in the league. They are currently bottom of the league. So, I'm hoping to turn our fortunes around rather than get a really embarrassing loss whilst doing the live commentary over it. So just going to stick with our current formation. We've got a few players who aren't fit, but I'm hoping that we can rotate the players who aren't fit around at half time, give them a break, and we don't lose this game. Because if we lose to the team who are bottom, I just don't know. I don't know what's gone wrong, because I started off playing attacking when I first played the save and we were conceding a lot, so I switched our mentality to control, and we seem to let in more goals when we're trying to control the game. So hopefully this defensive midfielder switch is going to help us out. Apparently we have too much quality for them. We have made some really nice purchases this year, particularly Evans and King, the 2 centre-backs. They're 2 players who I reckon will probably be at the club for the next 2 or 3 years, assuming we can get back-to-back promotions, which is what I'm going to be aiming for despite this poor run. I think the fact that the league is so close, which I kind of predicted in the first episode, we've lost like all but 1 game this month, and I know 2 of the games are in the league, but to lose 3 games in the league in a single month and still be up there so early on is it's a promising sign that if we can just get a few more wins, other teams are slipping up around us, we can really push for that number 1 spot. So anyway, let's give a nice, come on lads, you're the favourites, show me what you can do. A few people react, well, I'm just going to say I have the faith. I got the faith in you, brothers. What the hell was that? Defensively, let's tell the defenders we have faith as well. Yeah, we'll go with that. There's a lot to come from you. And I believe you've got what it takes, lads. And that's another good response. Everyone's looking all happy and chirpy. Not going to bother giving the Norton a pep talk. That guy does not need a pep talk. He's an absolute beast. But anyway, we're at home against this team, so fingers crossed this goes okay. Again, guys, I hope you're enjoying these videos. I've been talking to a lot of members of the community, and I just want to give a big kind of shout out, thank you thing to the members of the Football Manager community here over on YouTube. I only started a few days ago as I record this video, and I've got a load of people, you know, saying, oh, I'm going to give you a shout out, your content's really good, and I just enjoy making the videos. I mean, at the point of making this, I have like 50 subs. Who knows how many subs I'll have when this goes up and how many people will see it. But I'm just having a load of fun making videos and playing Football Manager and being able to share my journey at the moment. But anyway, it looks like we're on the attack here. Wolverdan, decent attacking centre mid, going to find some space there. Ball almost makes its way through to Norton in the centre. Would have been nice if he could have gotten to that, because that guy is a quality finisher in that kind of situation. A really good target man up top. So yes, I'm going to predict this game is going to be a 4-1 win to us. I'm calling it now. It looks like we're dominating, although I say that. It looks like we're dominating. Pretty much all the games this month have looked like we're dominating on the possession bar chart thing, and we just don't go anywhere with it. So, Hogan's been booked for them. Hopefully we can bounce back from this. I'm going to probably have to have an interesting team talk because it doesn't look like we're doing anything up top. And hopefully the second half can only be an improvement. Let's hope so. Aggressive. I'm not happy with that performance, lads. I want to see something else. You can see by their ratings. If a player's in the 7s, it means they're having a decent game. If they're not, then that's kind of my landmark of you're not having the greatest game ever. And none of our players are even close to, well, they're not even on 6.9 yet. So, touchline instructions. Let's mix things up here with 60 minutes left. Oh, don't lag on me. I'm trying to tell them to work into the box and it's lagging. Did that go through? Who knows? If we don't score now, I'm blaming it on the fact I couldn't click because I was lagging. But anyway, Cottrell's going to get the ball here. Really good centre mid for us. Going to spread it out wide to right. Right, if you get on Norton's head, he's got it in. Was that Norton? Oh, okay, an own goal. I'll take that with 10 minutes left. We need that bit of luck, and we've moved up to first. Okay. Maybe the league's a lot closer than I actually realised. It seems like whenever we do these videos, we're like near the top, and then whenever I stop recording, what the hell has their keeper just done? An own goal. What? He gave the keeper... I'm so confused. 2 own goals in this game. I don't even know. What just happened? I'm really confused. Could someone explain? I would sub these guys off, but there's not very long left. I don't even know what happened with that goal. But anyway, game's over 2-0. Okay, that wasn't quite 4-1 that I predicted. 2 own goals as well. Perhaps we needed that bit of luck. We got away with that, boys. And a few players looked unhappy. Screw them. Everyone else looks fired up. That's the kind of reaction I want to see. So, a good solid win. And, yeah, we're top of the league. And admittedly, it looks like we've played this game like on a Friday night, which I didn't really take notice of. And a lot of other teams haven't played games, and obviously with us being knocked out of all the domestic competitions this season, gives us a good chance to focus on the league, and hopefully other teams with smallish squads and get a bit unlucky with injuries, we are good to go. And King is unhappy with my team talk. Man the hell up, you've come here to do a job. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We are top of the league. I don't care about the matches in hand. It's just nice to have the points under your belt and I guess apply pressure to the teams around you. So, if you enjoyed the video, as always, smash the like button. It really helps out me and the channel. And other than that, guys, I hope you're enjoying the content. I'm really enjoying doing this stuff, really enjoying interacting with you guys. And I will talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.